Dear member, welcome to week 1 of your BNI membership. You know, if I were you, I would be pretty afraid because it's not easy to get into this sea of people and really kind of make your mark. However, the next 6 weeks, 6 videos have been designed just for you to ease into this, and I promise you it's going to be a breeze. However, I need one promise from you back in return. And the only promise is whatever the to-dos of these videos are, you are going to do them to the T. And I promise you, they're going to be easy to do. So here's what we do in week 1. Step number 1 is make sure you have access to BNI Connect. BNI Connect is like Facebook for all of us BNI members, and there's so much amazing functionality to it, which honestly, even I don't know all of it yet, and you don't need to. But get used to it, start playing around with it, maybe send a friend request to a few of the members and see how that plays out for you. So get used to it. And the first thing you want to do on BNI Connect is to register for the MSP, which is the Member Success Program, which is the only mandatory workshop that you must do as you get into BNI. It's mandatory only because it really kind of gives you the head start you need to make the most out of your membership. Register now so that you get ahead of everyone else that came in with you. The second thing to do this week is to do a one-to-one with your mentor. Now, if you're looking at this video and saying, who's your mentor? Go to step 3, and step 3 is do a one-to-one with one person from the leadership team in your chapter and ask them, man, why don't I have a mentor? Because you must be assigned a mentor as a member. A mentor is just another member who's been there in BNI for a while and understands the system. This person is taking out time from their busy schedules simply to ensure that you have a terrific time in your BNI membership. So one-to-one with your mentor, and the third one is one-to-one with a leadership team member in your chapter. And finally, as you kind of start wrapping your heads around this whole week, remember this: BNI can be confusing simply because of one thing, is all the kind of things and phrases that you're going to hear. And I often like to joke by saying, what is the most commonly found thing in Switzerland? You got it, it's Gujarati people, isn't it? And you see Gujarati people across the board in Switzerland. And what happens when you're walking by and you see another person from Gujarat speaking the language? Well, immediately you connect. At this point, you're not looking at what shoes they're wearing or what culture they're from. You're just saying, approach it. He's someone who belongs to our language, and language bridges barriers. Language unites like nothing else in the world does. And I often say this: BNI is a language. And hence, in your first week, it can be a little daunting because you're going to hear things like, do the MSP, or the MGC is going to tell the VP, who's going to tell the CP to tell the ambassador, then the DC, that the AD is going to tell the ED that you didn't do it. That's scary, isn't it? Well, it's not. Just, there's a bunch of terms that are used which don't really have an impact on what you're doing as a member. However, just get to know them, ease into it, make a glossary if you have to, and when in doubt, ask. Wish you a great time in week 1 and looking forward to seeing you in week 2.